Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we're live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. What up, suckers? Hello, what up? Knicks winning the finals. Delusional. Already drinking the delusional. Already someone's drunk. On a Monday morning, you're already drunk. Happy Monday. Ross, I told you Sixers were frauds. Yeah, but like, with all due respect, they couldn't win one or two games. Like, that's really bad. That's really, really embarrassing. You know, they couldn't win one or two games. Like, that's so bad. Granted, Embiid was out for one of them, but they couldn't win not even one game. Like, that's so bad. You know what's so sad and pathetic? What's so sad is the fans of Philly, bro. Dude, I think it honestly, to me, I think it was also a good indication of how Philly fans are, bro. I thought it was absolutely embarrassing how the stadium was mostly sold out to Knicks fans. Honestly, I look at more as an embarrassment for Philly fans than anything. You would never catch that in Boston. Never. You wouldn't even catch that in New York. Like, honestly, their whole arena was taken over by Knicks fans. That would never happen. That goes to show you, like, I saw videos of, like, there was empty seats. Why should fans waste their money on a bad team? They just beat the Celtics. They just came back from a 3-1. There was momentum. There was definitely some excitement. I mean, it's series of best out of 7. You could go again. I mean, that would never happen in Boston or New York. I mean, not too long ago, the Celtics were down 0-3, and they almost came back, and the whole city was rallying around behind it against Miami. You know? I just saying, like, the Sixers fans just gave up, man. That's so embarrassing. Get in price for MSG's 500. Price is for Wells Fargo for 250. I know, but like, John, though, all those are season ticket holders. All those season ticket those are season ticket holders. They sold their tickets to Knicks fans. Those are not open seats. Like, you can't just get the whole sections are sold to season ticket holders. So it was season ticket holders that were dumping it for money. Right? So it was Philly season ticket holders dumping it to Knicks fans. You know? Knicks fans aren't broke. NYC has money. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Dude, the real fans of New York are up in the rafters. If you watch Madison Square Garden, the whole front row is all celebrities and rich business people. Madison Square Garden is just like LA. It's just like the Lakers. It's all filled with celebrities. The first rows are all celebrities, all successful people. that have a ton of money. Ross, how did Boston blow a 3-1 lead against Sixers? Who couldn't even win? Just a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup. Basketball is a game of matchups, man. It's more than anything. If you have a different path, you can go farther. It's just a bad matchup, man. Like, Embiid dominated the series. Celtics don't have a big man. Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns. They have a 7-footer that can move. They also have what's his face off them. They have Mitchell too. So it's a better matchup for Knicks. But that's why they don't match up against that's why Detroit, if Detroit wins the series, Detroit gives them trouble because they play bully ball and Detroit's not scared. Like, they got some bigs. They have different types of bigs though. They have the dudes that will beat you up, literally throw fists. Durant is a monster. He's not tall. Durant's a monster. He'll move. He'll just push you around, and what's his face with the long hair will literally punch you in the face. So that's what. It wasn't a bad matchup. Bad coaching strategy. Do something that others shoot threes, brother. They shoot threes. That's the fucking team, man. Like, again, like, everybody has that take. But nobody complains if they all go in, right? The whole team shoots threes. I don't get it. What are you're gonna have the white guys drive to the hole? Yeah, they're gonna dunk on Embiid. What's his face is gonna dunk on Embiid. Hauser, the white dude named Hauser is gonna drive it and dunk it on Embiid. Like, what? You're gonna have Pritchard. Pritchard's gonna dunk it. They all shoot threes. Pistons will beat the Knicks. I don't. Honestly, the Eastern Conference, I can really say, doesn't matter. Nobody's beating OKC. I think I think you're delusional if you think nobody's beating OKC. Bro, their 10th man off the bench. What? Their 10th guy off the bench, Mitchell, is putting up 25 a game. This is the guy from on their bench. Is putting up like 24 a game. Like, I don't think anybody is beating OKC. It's just that they're a juggernaut. Absolutely a juggernaut. And I don't think Jalen Williams even played. Did Jalen Williams even play? I don't think Jalen Williams even played. I mean, you can pray. Ajay Mitchell. Yeah, Ajay Mitchell. Dude's like they're like he's like 10th man off the bench, averaging 20 points. Yeah, had 24 against the Lakers, 20, 18, 22, and 15. His last few games. Like, good luck. No, J-Dub is still hurt. Yeah. I'm just saying they're going to be very tough, bro. The Sixers been sad. Stop in like the Sixers haven't been sad for over 20 years. Dude, they beat the Celtics and they were parading around like they won the championship. What do you want me to say here? They were acting like they win it all. They won it all. But what's going to be worse though? Oh man, nothing's going to oh man. It's going to be so funny cuz it's going to be like nothing but super heartbreak. I love it. Knicks could possibly go to the finals and get beat. Oh my God, that's going to be glorious to watch. Oh my God. I can't wait to watch that. Knicks could potentially go to the finals and get beat bad. And that's going to be, oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt so bad. Oh, that's going to hurt. Unless the refs, honestly, that might be just as almost as good as a championship in my eyes for Boston. Nothing would be more glorious to see than to see in New York Knicks go to the finals and lose. Dude, we might have a parade for that in Boston. We should. We might I honestly there would nothing not I don't know if anything will bring joy than to me than the hate. We might bust out the duck boats for sure. Unless they pull some bullshit though and like they start calling SGA like they don't give the calls to SGA. They switch it up on them. But we'll see. We will see. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. But Pistons Cavs still going on. That looks like it might be a tight series. You acting like the Knicks can't win it. I mean, they could definitely go to the finals. But like I mean, have you watched OKC? Have you watched OKC, bro? I think like fastest series ever. I started on Monday and finished by Sunday. Lakers gonna be finished tonight. Have you watched New York's? Yeah, they're nothing special, bro. Nothing special. The New York Knicks roster is nowhere near as good. Sorry, compared to depth wise. I think again you're delusional. Delusional. But of course, like we'll see. At the end of the day, time will tell. Time will tell. Salty Celtics take? No, man. It's a reality take. Good luck. Reality is gonna hit you hard. Can you imagine the excitement if New York wins? They're not gonna win a chip, bro. Again. Good luck. Good luck, dude. New York's got heart. Sure. Sure. Not a Knicks fan, but that's hate. They literally did something that's not been done. What? What have they done that's not been done? A 3-point record. So they shot a ton of threes, and they hit a bunch of threes. Okay. I'm just okay, but like you can't have it both ways. You can't now all of a sudden you can't say like Sixers or I don't know. We'll say again. I understand you're high. You're on your high. We'll say time will tell. You're on your high, but I do think it's going to be a little bit more challenging. I mean, Sixers for everyone. Sixers, I guess, weren't good enough. So we'll see. We'll see with the next one. I definitely think Knicks could beat the Pistons. If the Pistons come out, I definitely think the Knicks could beat the Pistons. Just to remember that OKC might not be defending champs if Halliburton didn't go down the few minutes of Game 7. I think they're better than last year, though. But again, I think they're even better than last year. But what do I know? Uh, I appreciate you, Russ, saying that 100% Pistons won't beat. I mean, that's up to you 100%. I said they could. I never said that it's a guaranteed. I said they definitely could. But it's not a guarantee. I mean, the Knicks always seem to choke it, or New York, I should say. New York always seems to choke it. So we'll see what happens. Bluetile's restocking today? No, they drop tomorrow on the sneakers app. They drop tomorrow on the sneakers app. First time you're going to use your sneakers app in a very long time. Bum, bum, bum. Beating teams by 20-point average through 2 rounds. I mean, they played Atlanta and a Sixers team that now all of a sudden everyone's saying is trash. So we'll see. What are the chances of hitting on sneakers app? It's gonna probably be slim, like always. Slim. Just because are the Bluetiles reselling? Are they still reselling? If they're still reselling, then probably slim chance. Yeah, I'd say slim chance. They're still like 200, 225. It's like 4,000 pairs of SBs. There you go. So there you go. 4,000 pairs of SBs. This week is stacked. It's a joke, right? This week stacked. I mean, there's only 5 shoes. What? 4 shoes dropping this week. Well, 5. You just have Blutiles, SGAs, Griffies, um, World's Best, and Brazil's. That's all you have this week. And most people will go for Blutiles Blutiles resell. SGAs will see. Griffies will sit. World's Best Dad will sit. Griffies will sit. World's Best Dads will sit. Brazil's might sell out. How many? I don't know how many pairs there is of Brazil's. This week is mid as F. Yeah. There's other shoes besides Nikes. Yeah, but that's most people care about Nikes here. Blutiles will be retail by at week's end. Why you say that? There's only 4,000 pairs dropping. That's nothing. 4,000 pairs will not make them. Brazil's will sit. You got them on DSG. Okay. So they're going every places. Bro, I never, dude. I never got so much I got so many people not so many. I got so many OG heads wild up about the sneakers app. Sometimes I forget people go to war for Nike, man. People will go to war for Nike. Talking about the sneakers app and how sneakers app has kind of gone a little downhill. Dude, people were crashing out in the comments saying oh no, never. It's the greatest thing ever. Oh my god. People were crashing out on me. All the OG heads, the flat brims, were crashing out on me, man. They're oh, they were going after, no, that lady's just a disgruntled worker. She's an idiot. She doesn't know anything. It's what? And then when you ask them, okay, what's the last time you opened the app or you copped anything on sneakers? Oh, no, that's besides the point. Nike probably got rid of positions that weren't needed. I mean, this whole app isn't needed anymore. They should this whole thing, when it comes down to it, probably isn't as needed as it used to be. But it's the exact same reason why we're in this situation, is because everybody doesn't people do not want change. Sneakerheads do not want change. They don't. They do not want change. I mean, you guys just said it yourself. This week is brutal. This week only has one shoe. Right? This week only has one shoe on here. Does anything on here look insane? Look at this. This is pretty rough. This is pretty rough. I don't this is really rough, man. The DT Max lows. Yeah, but the thing is too though, it's like a lot of this stuff, like I don't even think sneakers is the best place to cop anymore. It really isn't, especially for stuff that's gonna sit. Like, yeah, like the best thing about Nike is the returns, right? The best thing about Nike is that they got crazy returns. So like you can buy a shoe, wear it for a weekend, and sell and return it. No questions asked. But half this shit, man, you can just find it at Dick's, or you can get it at JD Sports or Finish Line. And why wouldn't you shop with JD Sports or Dick's? Especially since they have a reward system where the more money you spend, the more cash you get back. And you could use coupons. You can get $20 off. Like, that's like, there's other options that I think are better, right? Like, you can get all those at plenty of places. Yeah. You can get all these. You can get them at the Nike outlets. Sneakers app is better than all that. No, because I think too, though, I think this has been a flip side. It's the same thing. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems like you just don't want to go to the stores, which again is fine, I guess. If you don't want to get up and go to the store and go to the mall, I guess. But I feel like that's always what they better push. Is like, I don't know, they got to get more people touching grass again. Facts, at Hibbett alone, you can get a damn near free reward system. Yeah. Let's cancel the confirmed app too then. Why? You don't use the confirmed app anyways. None of you guys, like, again, like, cancel the confirmed app. Why are you guys so hung up on the confirmed app? They're not having any issues. I mean, you guys don't even have the confirmed app anyways. Why don't you just cancel everything? Cancel the internet. How about that? Shut it all down. But Adidas is not, again, like, you guys keep comparing. They're two different situations. I don't think Adidas is in the same situation as Nike. Again, like, it's like apples and oranges. They're not, I know. They're not even in the same situation. The sneakers app ain't got no issues either. It's not that the sneakers app has issues. It's not that the sneakers app has issues. It's that you have a company that has lost about half its value in the market, okay? That's probably bleeding money out, right? And they're looking to trim, right? They're looking to trim stuff that they can't, like, to cut costs, right? They're looking to cut costs. So what they do? They look at programs, they look at things that they probably say, like, is maybe not needed, or they can trim. I mean, the app is not, it's not the app's fault, no, but, like, they've been, like, sort of, like, they stopped feeding it a little bit, too. It's like, I mean, remember they tried to push all this content on it? It's like there's barely any content on here anymore. There's barely any content on this thing. Remember they were pushing videos, all this stuff? I mean, they still do the talking shops, like the live streams, the live shows. They just got away with all that. The content blue, they need more shock drops. Shock drops for what? Shock drops for what? Shock drops actually hurts the shoes. So they can shock drop what shoe? There is, yeah, but like this is the thing though. There is no need for shock drops or scratchers or any of that if the shoes are gonna if you're not gonna buy the shoes regardless. There's no need for scratchers. Do they really need to do a scratcher or a shock drop for these? You would like they'll do a shock drop for bloodlines. You're gonna run out there and buy them? No, you'd probably just like, what the hell is this shit? But let me guess, you'd say let's do a shock drop. Let's do a shock drop for Travis Scott's or brick by brick after bricks. But those two shoes, regardless, are gonna sell out anyway. So why would they do a shock drop? Like they're gonna like those are gonna sell out regardless. The Jordan Reserves. Remember Jordan Reserves? Everybody used to eat that up until you guys called it Brick Reserves. Right? Jordan Reserves turned into Brick Reserves. Remember when the brick by brick shock drop got canceled, sniped and canceled? Yeah. I mean, they put all this effort. Like I said in my video, dude, creating these new ways to drop shoes isn't like easy. Right? The whole link, sneakers link, the sneakers link is not like something that was just probably done in like a month. Like they have a team of people that probably, you know, they pay a lot of money and they come up with these new innovative ways where they have to like set it up on the back end where it's like a link will trigger this to that. And they got to get and coordinated with like some of the, you know, with Eric Costin, and then he'll post in his stories. Like it's a big process, right? That probably took months and months to do. And then some Timmy in a cook group just took 2 seconds and ripped the back end and scraped it, and now can like just completely just bought it out. So now the sneakers link is useless. The sneakers link is useless. You know? Like the sneaker link is useless. Because like how many times have they used that since? Right? After that brick, after the brick by brick canceled release, they haven't really tried it since. Right? That was it. That shit got shelved quick. I hit on the 992s for Kith. That's a size 13. There you go. SB Nardwad, that's it. Yeah. 100% raw. Sneakers link got played out. Quickness. I didn't say get played out, but it just got like, it got cooked. Like it got like, you know what I mean? Like it just like everybody loved it because they thought it was a nice, easy way to get some of these exclusive shoes it gave them a better chance. Right? Like everyone loved it because it thought they gave it a better chance. But they also have a huge campus in India where they are headquartering their tech teams. Just outsource it to India. You're gonna call customer service out in India now? Oh, that should be good. That should be good. Trust, if things were still going like 2020, they'd keep keeping it. Oh, for sure. For sure, bro. But like the reason why I bring this up and talk about this because like it's so funny because everyone's trying to find like dude, like even for me, like I don't have the answers. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have the answers. I don't. But like everybody's destroying Gary V for his answer. And like I'll get into it. But watch this video from Gary V. Okay? Does Gary V have a good idea for Nike? All right.
All these crazy sneakers that were super exclusive.
Never done that. That's a really bad idea.
Like an undefeated Jordan 4.
It went from being a $40,000 shoe to now you can buy a pair on StockX for $250.
So what they did wrong there was they thought, because that's out there, let us get the short-term economics of everybody who wants to buy it, but what they killed was the secondary market, which actually is driving a lot of their primary, and so they thought short. Now, what they should have done is they should have bought up all the originals in the secondary and then created ways for people to get them through supporting their short-term business. They come up with a new seal on boxes, so it's more like a trading card, and there's golden tickets, and every one of us knew that we could get an actual $50,000 pair because we bought the
Wow,
KD.
this is the Gary V effect. So Nike bringing back
His approach is just put golden tickets in stuff and you can win prizes. His approach is just put golden tickets in stuff and that way you have a chance to win the $40,000 shoe. I mean, yeah, sure, let's introduce gambling. See, like, here's the thing. It might work in other hobbies, and quite frankly, it probably would work. It probably would work in sneakers. But that is not what sneakers is all about, in a way. And I think this is the reality of it. That's not what sneakers is all about. What do I think? Do I think it would work? Yeah, I think it would work. Introducing gambling would work. I mean, we're all degens. Most of us in here are degens. It would work. But that's not what shoes is about. At the end of the day, shoes are about just getting, like, fresh. That's it. Right? Shoes are about just getting fresh. That's it. And that's the reality of this. Like, at the end of the day, like, this is this is all what sneakers is supposed to be. It's just buying shoes and wearing them. It's not supposed to be some lottery system. It's not even supposed to be a propped up market that is about selling shoes, right? It's not even about that. Shoes are not supposed to be some like investment, right? Sneakers are not some sort of investment. It's just a pair of shoes you put on your feet. And obviously these are like I would say like these shoes are you know, what would you say? Like they're not like some sort of like they're not like a basic shoe, right? Jordans, anything like that, they're more of like a luxury shoe. Not luxury, but like a novelty shoe. You know? And if the shoe was hot and if the shoe was dope, then and it was tough to get and a lot of people wanted it, then yeah, there would be a secondary market for it. Right? That's it. That's exactly how it would be. It's as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. If the shoe was hot, if the shoe was dope, and it had a lot of demand, then yeah, then there would be some sort of market for it. But I don't know. What about the 7 pairs of Action Bronson switch hype? I still don't think they'll drive a lot on the secondary market because again, like people bought it because of the number. They didn't buy it because the shoe was hot. So to me, that's just going to be faked, propped up hype. It's hyped by a number, not by the looks of the shoe. So again, that will be just quick burn. But like long term, that doesn't work. Like it'll probably pop up, and then it'll just bleed out. Right? People bought it. People bought it because of the number. They didn't buy it because they love the shoe. People supposedly didn't even know the number. No, I mean I saw people in the comments saying like the thing was sitting. The shoe was sitting. The shoe was sitting until he uploaded the information that there was only 777 pairs, and then they got sold out. It didn't sell out till he uploaded the number. Most people didn't even know. But they were sitting. They were sitting until like word got out and people switched up. Yeah, people switched up quick when they found out that it was exclusive. Making people buy shoes for a chance to win a grail will just create more animosity if only like 5 people get it. No, like it would, dude, like he's saying as a business wise, like Nike would sell out. Yeah, people would definitely roll the dice. It's gambling, right? But then like there's going to be some idiot that buys like 6 pairs and just gets nothing. I don't know. It just, again, it wouldn't work. And then they would have to dump it all. They would dump it all to get some money. I don't know. There'd be a lot of returns. Well, obviously you can't do returns. Something like this, you can't accept a return. That's another thing too. You can't accept returns. There's no way. Everybody would return it. You can't accept returns on that. You can't accept returns on gambling. It's like someone like, Ross, I'll buy that pack of cards. Okay, sure. Oh, there's no, all right, sorry, man, there's no hits. Oh, I'd like to return it. Ross, can I return that pack of cards? What? Right? It just doesn't work. It works in other hobbies, but you can't bring like successful business models in other hobbies and bring it over to shoes. Like shoes are different. Shoes are just different. So like it could work for sure. I mean, it worked. It kind of worked with, in a way. They're kind of doing it though, in a way though. Like, but it's not. that. It works if you want to get like an exclusive color, because like they're doing it with this. Like you could do it this way, where it's like they do a blind bag and there's like, it's like a mystery. You get one of the 14 colorways. And one of them is a yellow shoe, right? And the yellow shoe will go for more money, right? You could do it this way, but that is so much work, right? And you can't do that for every drop. That's crazy, right? You know? You can't do that for every drop, but then there's people out there that would say like, oh, this colorway or this one's more, you know, exclusive. But like this works. The blind bag works for sneakers. They did it with the off-whites. Remember the dunks, the lot dunks? You didn't know which lot you were getting or whatever. So it's just an interesting time, man. It's an interesting time. I think at the end of the day, bro, the reality is, I think it's not like, I don't think this has to be rocket science. It doesn't. Trends change. And I truly believe, though, if they were doing collabs on runners, I think they would be having better success right now. I think they would. Right? Instead of like, you know how they were doing dunks and dunks got played out? If they switched all that energy to runners, then I think they would have had more success. But maybe I could be wrong. And I you know what I mean? Like, that's what's in style right now, is more comfort. I think like that's what's in style right now. Is like the Asics, the New Balances, the more comfy shoes. It's not the stiff Jordans. The stiff Jordans are not in style right now. They'll come back. They'll be fine. They're not going anywhere. You could still release them, but they should be putting more energy and more time into some of their runners. They're more casual runners, not like the hardcore, like, oh, marathon running shoes, like casual shoes, casual running shoes, comfort shoes. That's what mostly people are wearing nowadays. But I feel like they've given us zero. They put zero effort into it. Zero. People went crazy for Saucony collabs, J-Tips, Westside Gun collabs. Yeah. I thought you said the runners Asics waves would have died last year. It's not like, I thought it would, but I mean, there's, at the end of the day, they're still super affordable. They're still being worn. I still see them everywhere. The only thing is, like, right now, I think like Vans are obviously popping off right now, right? Vans are popping off heavy. But I mean, I think they're doing better than J's. They're doing better than your general release J's. And I think, again, like, you can say whatever you want. If you're a true believer and you say, like, you know, obviously, like, people's budgets are cheaper, like, you know, the gas prices are higher, all people can't afford it, then why are we pushing $250 shoes? Like, it's just common sense. Like, why are we pushing $250 shoes? Why don't we kind of take a step back and push the more budget models and put more effort into those? Right? It just makes no sense. Like, why wouldn't they put more effort into their Ramiro line? And maybe get some fresh new collaborators on the Ramiro lines or stuff. Like, I mean, I don't understand. You know? And it's like, I brought this up a lot where it's like, we all want to point fingers and blame resellers. Like, oh, it's all resellers' fault. But like, a lot of hardcore collectors, some of you guys in the chat, I mean, you guys are not buying as many shoes as you used to. Like, everybody has cut back, bro. I've cut back substantially. I mean, you're talking to the guy that used to buy like 3 or 4 pairs of Yeezys a month. I was buying so many pairs of Yeezys. I was buying so many shoes. I've only purchased like 3 shoes this year. I've purchased 3 shoes. I've sold 1 of them already. You know? So it's like, it's even like, and I still love shoes. I still love shoes a lot. I've actually bought more, but less Jordans. Yeah, I bought 2 pairs of APs. I'm not APs, 2 pairs. I said APs. 2 pairs of Action Bronsons, ABs. I bought a couple pairs of Action Bronsons this year. Bro, you had like 20 different Yeezy slides. Dude, I had all the Yeezy slides, all the 350 V2s. I was eating them shits up, man. I was probably spending like 30, I probably spent like 30K in 1 year on shoes. Easily. I probably spent like 20K on shoes in 1 year. For content, for sneakers, I probably spent like 20 bands on shoes. 20,000 divided by like, you know, average price was like 240. And maybe less than that. At least a little. I spent a lot. Jurassic Parks, I returned those. Once I've been to the parks and I see like 8 people wearing them, I was like, I'm good on them. It didn't matter how many we bought because we couldn't lose on them back then. True, but like I also bought them because I liked them too, though. Like like I was excited for them though. Like that's the thing. Like that to me, like that was like a security blanket. That was like the security blanket, but that wasn't the number one reason why I was buying it. The number one reason why I was buying it because I thought they were fucking dope and they were like sick. Like I was excited for the 450s, the Yeezy slides, and all the 350 V2 colorways. The 350 V2s that turn color like in the sunlight. The ones that like, you know, obviously the zebras, but the Zions, like the cinders, like the suns, the 700, you know, all of them, bro. I was excited. I was literally excited for them, man. I was excited for the NSLTD boots. Like, I don't know. I was excited for the Quantums and all their colorways. Like, you know? Like, I didn't buy them because it's like, because it's the resale value. No, I bought them because I thought they were fucking hot. I thought they were dope. You know? Not the Quantums? What do you mean? The Quantums were sick. Word, if it wasn't for Yeezy brand back in the day, I wouldn't have came across your channel. Facts, most of you guys wouldn't either. Lord, I couldn't stand the Quantums. Really? I thought they were sick. I thought they were like one of my favorite shoes. I still have a pair. brand new. I mean, I thought they were so sick, and then they had like 2 different versions. They had the basketball version, and you had the comfort. I don't know. I thought Yeezy shit. I thought Yeezy was sick back in the day. I thought, dude, Yeezy was fucking sick. No one's gonna change my mind. I thought Yeezys were dope. Nah, Quantum's a butt. Nah, you tripping. Quantums were fucking fire. And they were comfortable. And they were fucking comfortable. That's the thing, too. And Yeezys were comfortable. Like, and on top of that, Yeezys were comfortable. They were comfortable. Quantums had full-length boost. Boost to me is like S tier when it comes to comfort. 350 V2's comfortable. Wave 700's comfortable. The only ones that weren't comfortable was the 450s. And that was kind of that was like brutal. Oh no, and 700 V3s. 700 V3s were not comfortable. 700 V3s, but people loved 700 V3s looked sick on feet. Them shits were nice. But they were those weren't comfortable, but they were fire, bro. 700 V3s were fire. They were hard. They weren't comfortable. They were definitely not comfortable, but they were hard. Bro, 380 Stone Salts yesterday, most comfortable shoe ever. Absolutely. Dude, that thing was like, that's extra thick boost, bro. Why'd you get rid of them? Cause I realized I didn't need them all. Cause also too, my life has changed a lot. You know, priorities have changed. That's another thing. I'm older, man. You see all the fucking grays in my hair? Priorities change, bro. When you get old, sometimes you realize like in life you don't need as much. I still have plenty, bro. I still kept. Everyone says like I still have all my favorite ones. Right? I still have all my favorite Yeezys that I have. My hairline changes, yeah. The balls sag a little bit lower too. It's like things change, bro. Things change. It sucks it took so long. What's up? What took so long? Oh, thanks, bro. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you, bro. Damn, he's basically the LeBron of sneakers. I mean, people tend to forget, man. Like, time flies. I mean, I haven't checked. Let's go to my videos, bro. Like, I've been on the platform for 8 years, man. I've been here for 8 years, dog. I'm coming up on a decade, dog. 8 years ago. Look how skinny I was back then. 8 years ago. And dude, it's so scary because It felt like it was yesterday. It literally felt like it was yesterday. Life goes by so quick. It's pretty scary. Look at that. Like, even my fashion choices. Fuck, what the fuck was I thinking with that shit? Checkerboard. Look at who the I can't believe I fucking like. Good thing I probably just wore that shit for the video. Half the shit I wore, I just wore for the video and just got rid of it. Like, why was I wearing a fucking off-white checkerboard shirt, bro? That shit looks hideous, dog. Looks hideous. I was a little skinny back then, too. Talking about NERDs. And the bait. Look at that. Look at I look European. I look like a little European with my Adidas track jacket, bro. I love, bro, track jackets. I look good in track jackets. Do you ever look at your old videos? No, man. Some of the shit's embarrassing. It's cringe. It's fucking embarrassing and cringe. Yeezy news. Look at Bane. Young Bane. Even Bane was young. That's better. That's a nice shirt. That one's better. That off-white. The white one. That one's nice. Look how skinny I was. That's when I was like... You look at the flying guy. I know, like, dude, Ross, get rid of that shirt, bro. Good thing I sold that shit. Look at the Ross with the satin kith. Man, this is what I used to dress up for you guys. Actually, when I actually put effort into the way I looked for you guys. You can tell, even our relationship has gone downhill. Even our relationship has gone downhill. I put zero effort into the way I look. Zero effort into the way I look. Shit, I see this shirt? I probably haven't even washed this shirt. Shirt probably hasn't been washed. I've worn it like 10 times. I put zero effort into the way I look nowadays for you guys. I used to dress up for my videos. Try to look fresh. Look at the Yeezy Calabasas shirt. Look at that. Like, when have I ever showed up on a stream wearing a varsity jacket? Looking fresh, hair all done. The satin jacket. I'm wearing trench coats, talking about, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I got crusties in my eyes and shit now. Yeah, man, you can tell. I started putting no effort into the way I look. Times have changed, man. Trying to impress us? Absolutely. Trying to look at this. Look at, bro, I'm wearing I used to be dripped out. Got the whole Yeezy fit on. The whole Yeezy season 5. Back, oh, look at Bane. Oh, young Bane. Now you're old man now. We're both old, buddy. We're both old, I know. Oh my goodness. I was just reviewing everything. What the fuck were these, bro? 14,000 views. Bro, I got 14,000 views on that shit. That's insane. Unsubscribing till you treat me better. Uh-oh. The glows, bro. Oh, dude, those shoes. The glows were so sick. First look at the glows. I even put effort. Look at that. I'm on the ground vlogging. Damn. Dude was buying everything, man. Yeah, man. But like, again, though, it's like everybody, like, I could justify it, bro. You know, 155,000 views on a Yeezy sneaker. Like, it was just different. 155,000 views. 20,000, 15,000. Yeezy was like insane. Tefras, yeah, Tefras. 12,000. You let yourself go. Uh-oh. It was just crazy. Tefros was your first cop? Nice. There's the Quantums. Unboxing 6 pairs of Yeezys. 6 pairs of Yeezys. Yeah, just $1,000, 6 pairs of Yeezys. It's them clicks were hitting. Oh yeah, they were hitting. Six pairs of Yeezys. It's crazy. Bane's like, give me the box. Yeah. But yeah. I can't believe I've been on the platform for 8 years, bro. 8 years. 8 years. Started with black cement 3s in a closet. Started with black cement 3s in a closet. And now we're talking about copping some world's best dads. Tag on my wave runner, say from January 2018. There you go. You may have been wearing that baby blue Adidas. When I stopped on your video, it was my eyes matching the suit. I said, okay, white chocolate. The rest is history. I still have it. I love that trad jacket. That was just videos. That wasn't even live streams. Lives, I didn't start doing lives till after. Oh. What the hell? Lives was 7 years ago. So I did videos for a year and then I started doing lives. So 7 years I've been doing lives. Seven years ago I started doing lives. I'm not clicking no video. Brown couch. Just sitting on a brown couch. Live cop. 6 years ago. Live cop. 6 years ago. You just had to be there. Live. All right. Christinko! The only thing that's changed, we're still doing the same shit. The only thing that's changed is I got a bigger forehead and I got less hair. That's the only thing that's changed. Bro, you've been spamming. Check your DM. Check your DM. Hold on. Check your DM. Nice. Yeah, it looks like you hit. You look like you hit the friends and family Pharrell Williams. There you go. Congrats. It looks like you hit the pink friends and family. If you don't want them, I'll take them. If you don't want them, I'll take them. All right, here you go. Look, breaking news. Awake New York is reportedly set to collaborate with Nike on an Air Jordan 4 release slated for 2027. There you go. There you go. Now Awake, now Awake is going through the process. There you go. Now everyone's going to be a #1 Awake fan. Everybody's going to be rocking Awake. It'll be pink. Okay, a 4. Let me guess. It's going to be a hot pink. More pink shoes? Sure, we need more 4s. I mean, that's what people like. At the end of the day, I mean, the biggest shoes in the game are 4s. The biggest shoes in the game are 4s. You know, brick by brick, SB 4s, off-white 4s. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Awake 6s. The Awake 6s are going to be a pass for me. The Awake 6s are going to be a pass for me. On this, I just probably wouldn't wear them. These would probably be a pass for me. I mean, if I did, I'd probably, if there was any sort of value in it, I would probably just sell them if I ended up, if I came across it. But I wouldn't wear. I don't wear 6s. I'm not gonna act like I'm going to wear 6s. Looks like a kid shoe. It would have been nice if they literally just stuck with one shade of blue, or one, like, if they went this all the way or went navy all the way. It's just not for me. I think the fives are just so much better. Respectfully, I think the 5s are just so much better. The 5s are just way better. But I mean, if you like the 6s, I think we'll still cover it, and we'll still try to help as many people as possible get them. I just think the 5s are just a lot better. It's not really a strong, I don't know. Even the pink with the red, I think, looks nice. The 2 shades of pink kind of throws it off. The black pair is really cool too. I like the black 5s as well. But I think I mean maybe I'm wrong. I would just say that I don't think these do as good as the 5s. That's just a hunch, just going off your comments and seeing the comments online. I personally don't think we should expect the 6s to do as well as the 5s. Will they still sell out? Probably. Right? I think that's a given. I don't think that should be like anything insane. I think people will still scoop them up, but I don't think they'll do as good as the 5s. Look at these pink ones. These pink ones are kind of crazy. The thing sneakerheads say, the first one was always better. Yeah, I think 6s are just tough. I think 6s are tough. I know we have some people that love 6s. But for the regular people out there, I just think that 6s are just, dude, they're boots, bro. They are boots. They are massive boots. especially in like, I'd say more than ever in today's game, is more about flat, low top shoes. This is like quite the opposite, right? I would say it's literally the opposite, where most people are really all about low tops and flat shoes, whether it's Vans, Jordan 1 Lows, Gazelles, Sambas. A lot of people are more about low, flat shoes. These, however, are quite the opposite. You got Flint 13s coming out August 1st. Flint 13s. Someone said, just released and changed nothing about the last release. What's the point? Bruh, isn't that funny? Just released and changed nothing about the last release. What's the point? Isn't that Jordans? What are they supposed to change? They're classics. This guy just like realizing it. It's funny. Dude literally is clueless. Literally. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how this game works, man. Everyone keeps talking about these AP watches, bro. What are you guys so hung up on these AP watches, man? Dude, that's like the 20th comment I've seen about Ross. Talk about the APs. Like, what are you talking about? AP watches for 500 bucks? Is that even an AP? Where can I find them? This is what you're all hung up on? The internet is going crazy over the newly confirmed Swatch AP collaboration, dubbed the Royal Pop. The upcoming collab is rumored to bring AP Royal Oak aesthetic to more accessible price point, reportedly estimate between $300 to $500. Despite concept images surfacing as a wristwatch, some speculate the collab is a pocket watch. However, the official images of the watch have not been released. Are you serious? They just said the official images haven't been released. You don't even know what they look like. We don't even know what they look like. Exactly, it's all AI images. But it's AP, Ross. Is it? I mean, I would. Do you think that? I don't know. You think they're gonna make watches exactly looking like they're? Won't be sold online. Oh, it will be sold online through eBay. Don't be a snob. I'm not. It's just. It's the truth. It's the truth. The line outside the Swatch is gonna be like a Supreme line. Well, you don't even know what it looks like. Imagine if it's a fucking pocket watch. If it's a pocket watch, you're gonna be rocking that shit around your weight, your neck, in your pocket, looking like fucking like. Looking like you live in England in the 1900s. Imagine if it's a pocket watch. That'd be funny. What's wrong with a pocket watch? I don't. Nothing's wrong with it. I just haven't seen anybody fucking bust. Hey, what time is it? Yeah, let me check. Yes, Watson. It is such and such time. It is 3 o'clock, Watson. I haven't seen anybody use a fucking pocket watch ever. Good day, Watson. Let me check the time. Let me bust out my pocket watch real quick. Who remembers the G-Shock trend? Yeah. We'll see what they look like. I would be... I mean, it'd be kind of wild. It'd be kind of wild to make them look like APs, though. You know what I mean? Like... It'd be kind of wild to make them look like APs. You know? That's why I'm like, kind of, maybe, I guess. But wouldn't that be watering down their prestigious brand? You know? I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, you've seen, like, these higher-end companies, they're very prestigious. They're very, like, it's, like, their brand, like, it's, like, these fashion companies, they'd rather burn it than put it on sale. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'd be curious if the AP has more than one shape. But I'm just saying, this is their more iconic shape, isn't it, though? Isn't this more of an iconic shape for them? Like, when I see this, I think of AP. It's the same thing with, like, the Chrysler 300s. Bro, everybody had them shits with 22s on them, too. When did they say Swatch? Shit, they got one down the street from me. I might take the whole family. Might go camp out, start camping out right now. It's in the Mall of Millennial. I don't even know where this store is. Mall of Millennial? Where is it in the mall? I might have to start camping out there. It releases May 16th. Boys, we might get the chairs out. All right, I'm taking pre-orders right now. Lauren, I got you. You was just talking shit, but hey, if you want it, I got it. I mean, Chicken and W's website will have it, sucker. AP is losing the legal battle with the trademark for their Royal Oak design. Octagon with 8 screws, so they are pivoting and doing collabs before they so they're gonna water their brand out and become like live stream from the Swatch shop on Saturday. Is it Saturday? It is. Maybe me and Derek will go wait in line. It won't though. This is a plastic watch. A $500 plastic watch? What are we doing here? It's going to be plastic? It's a plastic watch? It's plastic? That's what swatches are. I don't know. It's not like I'm a guy that's full of swatches here. Y'all, we're gonna be rocking plastic watches? Like a G-Shock, basically. G-Shock was like rubber. For $500 for that's kind of expensive. That's kind of expensive. It's not ceramic. Plastic AP or a 70K metal. No, there's no way. APs go for 70. Used APs, you could probably find a used AP for decent. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're gonna be like, you're just gonna be like, oh, what time is it? Shh. Let me check my AP real quick. It is this time. Sir, why is your watch yellow or pink? You got all of them. You're gonna have all the color rainbows. You're gonna have the rainbows all in your arms. Let's go read the Swatch's official article. We'll put it in the chat. Somebody's gonna do a rainbow wrist.
What's going on? Y'all seen this shit? $300, nigga. Like, just seeing this make me want to sell my AP. AP, what's up, man? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
I done
DDG
spent
selling his
$200,000
shit.
on one of y'all watches. You telling me I could have waited to 2026 and spent $300 and got the same effect? The hoes can't tell the difference. They don't know what the fuck if this a skeleton. I tell a girl, hey, this black ceramic AP limited edition, 300,000. You feel me? Come on, bruh. That shit ain't right, bro. There's niggas out here that really pay resale. I could see if I was getting my watches for fucking retail. I'm paying resale prices, nigga. I'm getting hit on the head for an extra 20,000 to rock y'all watch, or extra fucking 100,000, nigga. The AP skeleton, that shit retail like 80 bands or some shit. I'm pissed as a customer. I'm pissed. Y'all gonna make $1 billion off this shit. I get it. I already know.
Looks like Swatch in Times Square will be holding the Royal Pop-Up. There's one guy already camped outside for 6 days before the draw. Let me call him. Let me call. What time is it? 10:30? Let me see if they're open. It's open at 11 a.m. Fuck. Not open yet. Someone's camping already. Is that what it looks like? The images might be AI generated. Oh. That's AI. Fucking, you can't even tell. Like, it's so crazy.
On social media because you be trying so hard to convince the world that you stunners when everybody know you ain't really cut from that cloth. AP finally drops an affordable watch and all I see is, oh, yo, they killing the brand. Yo, this is mad corny. AP ain't even worth nothing no more. Whole time, a lot of you niggas was already rocking the affordable baguette. You know, the joints that come pre-bust down with the moissanite stones? Ain't no way you thought that was real good, brother. You out here trying to convince people, yeah, brother, if I showed you the price tag, yo, it'll hurt your feelings. I'm talking about 4 zeros. Yeah, in total. That joint costs $500. You hear me? Like, I just don't understand why y'all have this complex like you really stunting on niggas. This is a real AP. This is made by the real brand. So you can be out here rocking that fake joint, the tin foil with the moissanite stones, damn near cubic zirconia. But when it comes to a real AP collab, now it's too good for you. Now you can't wear it. Boy, the capitalism is crazy. This is why I can't stand you, dude.
Exactly. Tons of Temu watches out there.
Right now.
There's no way. They're already camping out 6 days early. Stop. Is it really like that right now on these? It's really like that? Y'all, people are really gonna knock people out for these? Holy shit. It's really like that? Ross, if you've seen that video to you're late. Yeah, my guy. I wonder if there's people outside the mall right now waiting for him. The hype getting the Ross. I'm just shocked. Ross, jump on the caboose. I wonder how the one at the mall is gonna go. Yeah, I'm here now. Been waiting for 5 days. Ross about to have them on the site. I mean, dude, I should go check it out. I mean, Orlando's full of like crazy people though. Florida's nuts. The mall here is probably gonna be so crazy. I'll be shocked. The mall here, that's a tourist mall too. That's a huge tourist mall. Huge tourist mall. You said they're in-store only? Bro, you should, bro, the difference between me, my mom would be out there. She'd be waiting in line right now. They must be selling for a few thousand. How many you think they probably would have in store? I mean, I could ask, it's not probably every store. How many Swatch stores are there? Resells like 3,500? Oh, hell no, bro. people are gonna get nuts. I heard it's 2 per person. Really? So they must have a ton then. If it's 3,500, people would get shot for that, dude. 3,500 for like it's 1 per person. I wouldn't even be mad at you if you end the stream early. No, I would just stream on my phone, bro. I'd literally stream on my phone. I would take it with me. If I had service, I would just stream on my phone. Life in jail for 3K resale. I mean, the Moon Watch dropped. They had 100 per store. 100 is not enough. There's only like 30 US stores. Well, at 11 o'clock, we can give them a call and ask. I don't even know where it's at the mall. It might not even be at my store. I can call and ask. Well, at 11 o'clock, I'll call and ask. They restocked the Moon Swatch a bunch. They could. I mean, if this guy is correct in the chat and saying that they're gonna lose their license, then I would see. I could definitely see them pumping out a lot of this because they want to cash out, right? They would want to cash out. They ain't gonna answer. They got hundreds of calls asking the same thing. I doubt it. I know someone who works at the Millennial Swatch store. I can ask. Bullshit. Orlando is on the store list. Where you see the store list? Where are you seeing this shit? Where are you seeing this? How are you seeing this? The Moon Swatch is right there, yeah. Damn, we went for we out here reselling. We gonna resell watches now. Dude, they got that shit in Hawaii. Let's go. Oh yeah, they do. Yep, it's there. That's right there. Orlando is getting them. Go, 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 go. Yeah, he has the store list right here. He's contemplating what to do. No, I'm contemplating what time should I go. Should I go at 4 a.m., 5 a.m.? Is that early enough? 5 a.m.? Go now? No, that's crazy. I'm not going now. Bro, you need to go at 11 p.m. the night before. The mall probably don't open until 6 a.m. The mall doesn't open till 11 a.m. They open at 10 a.m. on Saturday. The mall is open, always open for walkers. Learn the route. Get out there early. With my binoculars, I'll wear all black. Just walking, just checking the route. Dialing in. I have a map all set out. The mall typically opens its doors for mall walkers as 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Mall walkers at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. for the mall walkers. It looks like it's on the second floor. By the escalators. Oh, it's out by the it's by Starbucks. Oh my god, it's right in the main entrance. It's the front main entrance. It's the main entrance of the mall. That's the main entrance of the mall. Starbucks is right there. Over here, down more is the Apple store. That's the front entrance. I'll see if Derek wants to do it. We'll see if maybe if Derek wants to go. I don't know if Derek's got time. He probably call. He probably say I'm nuts. I don't want to go camping by myself. I don't want to go by myself. Are you saying it's a challenge? Berg should go. I will camp. I'll join you, Ross. You're not even near me. You're not even near me. Take us with you? Yeah, but that's not the same, bro. What are you gonna do if it gets rowdy? Like, you gonna protect me? This shows the lines for the previous one. Holy shit. That dude's already camping? He's already camping? It looks pretty organized, though. But that's in a different country, though. That's not America, I can tell you that. That's not America. We'll see. We'll check it out. I'm not going like 3 days before. Yeah, NY will get shut down. I'll go check it out. Maybe I'll go check it out today. I have time. Stand your ground in Florida. That is true. Speaking of camping, the easiest 2K you can make this week. Buying 2 at $400 equals $800. Selling 2 at $1,600 equals $3,200. Potential profit, $2,400. Yeah, the easiest 2K you can make. But are you... I wouldn't say that's easiest. I don't know. Sitting outside a store for 48 hours. I don't know about, yeah, I don't know about easy. Based on Moon Swatch launch precedent in March 2022, the queue started 48 hours before the launch day. What does it mean by the queue started 48 hours before launch day? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like the line started 48 hours before. People lined up 2 days early for the Moon Swatch. But you could just get the Moon Swatch right now on the website. I know the malls ain't open at night, so it's different. They might be treating it differently because it's different from like an actual legit store than a... But the Moon Swatch is sitting on the site right now, bro. Yeah, the hype died once people realized it was a plastic watch. It released like 4 years ago. I guess. They won't let you camp at Millennial either. They'll have overnight security that drives around. Yeah, so you have to sit in your car. You probably have to sit in your car till like, unless they do something. That's where I got mine. No line, no fuss. I just didn't need it early like everyone else. Patience. People are going to be running at 8 a.m. Just wait, mouse here is confused. I guess. I'm just trying to think in my head, like, I guess. Sandy! That's going to be a madhouse. Yeah. Yeah, skip 3 days of work. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll see. Oh, this guy. Look, all the watch people are on it too. Now I'm getting everything fed to me. Look at this. Look at my algorithm now. A normal AP watch costs around $30K and has a years-long wait list. Swatch is about to sell a $400 version of it on May 16th. Walk-in only. The last time Swatch did this with the Omega in 2022, it sold over 1 million units in the first year. The Moon Swatch retailed for $260 and used plastic instead of steel, but kept the look of the Omega's 8000 Speedmaster. Morgan Stanley estimated it drove close to 20% of Swatch's group's entire 2022 profit. 9 months after launch, lines outside Swatch stores still formed every morning. AP makes only 53,000 watches a year. The Royal Oak alone accounts for 88% of their roughly $2.9 billion in 2025 revenue, putting AP third among Swiss watch brands behind Rolex and Cartier. Steel Royal Oaks retailed for $20 to $40K and trade for $45 to $100K on the resale market. The waitlist for new buyers at AP boutiques runs 12 to 24 months. Two things that make this collab different. First, AP doesn't share parent company with Swatch the way Omega and Balkpain do. With those early partners, all the profits stayed inside one corporate family. With AP, real money flows to an outside company for every unit sold. Second, Swatch needs this. Their profit per dollar of sales went from 15 cents in 2023 to 5 cents in 2024, a 75% drop from 1.3 billion to 335 million. China was the main reason. If the $300 and $500 Royal Pop sells anywhere near Moon Swatch numbers in a year one, the volume works out to around 20 times AP's entire annual production at less than 1% of what AP usually charges. AP's high-end watches stay rare and expensive. Swatch gets the hit it needs. Crazy. Everyone wins. Yeah, good luck.
Shit. You guys know I have a...
Why is all these like streamers complaining then?
This is my take on the Swatch AP shit. You guys know I have a skeleton AP worth like $160,000. I'm gonna be real. This is kind of fire. At the end of the day, this is cool. It's obviously a swatch. They're gonna make sure it's known as a swatch. I don't even know if this is the actual design. It's cool, bro. Now everyone can get a fucking AP. Fuck it. At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, bro. I hate this classes. We got classes of people like, oh, I got 100. You know what? Now everyone got an AP. Look at my $400 AP. Suck my dick. Fuck it. Everyone's getting an AP in this bitch. W's in the chat, bro. WAP, W Swatch. I'm personally gonna be wearing my Swatch APs. By the way, an idea for the chat, if you guys have a lot of money laying around, go ahead and buy a bunch, okay, and resell it. The resale value is gonna be a little higher, at least like 30% profit, I feel like. So it's a good idea if I'm you guys, okay? That's besides.
I guess so. I guess so. What a time, man. I'll pay resale for that AP. One per person is crazy, though. That's the difference. You're not going to be able to cop it. Yeah, it's going to say. It's going to, like... That's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. How the hell is one per person crazy? Well, I'm saying it's crazy as like, I would rather want two, because like you have to really decide if you want it. Like, are you gonna keep it or are you gonna sell it? You know, at least if you got two, you can sell one and keep one. But yeah, if you only get one per person, you're gonna have to really decide if you want to keep it or you're gonna want to sell it. You know? You know? It's like, sometimes it's all about the chase too. You go stand in that line, you go get it yourself, you're gonna want to keep it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're camping overnight, you're gonna want to keep it yourself. This collab brings a lot of people who are into watches. A lot of resellers will flip them for sure. But I'm just saying, like, to wait like 48 hours, 24 hours or longer, that's like, you know, that's tough. With all the resale talk, it's gonna be a complete pandemonium. Probably. The hell is this shit now? I get random shit. The plans for a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG has been delayed. Was there ever one to come out? Was there anyone scheduled to come out? Kith New Balances. Go, 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 go. I guess if you want these same already sold out. The Monday program. Yeah. Not much left. They just blue though. Like they just look like GRs, dog. People go crazy over GRs. Those Kith New Balances are lazy. They're nothing anything special for sure, dude. I would agree. I would 1000% agree with you. You know? They but they sell like why is something like this sells out instantly? Why does something like this sell out instantly? Y'all scream and say it's like it's nothing any special, but yet shit like this sells out. You know, why is something like this like no one's asking? Like, how come this shit sells out nowadays? And none of this shit does, really. It can't because that's a collaboration. Yeah, but it's not like it's a collaboration. You are correct, but is it like does it scream collab? There's no branding on it at all. There's zero branding. It says, dude, they literally put Kith on the insole. That's it. You know? You are correct. It is a collab, but is it like, you know? It says Kith where? It says 990. Oh my. Woo! Insane. 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 Oh my lord. Groundbreaking. Fucking groundbreaking. Super, super groundbreaking. Everybody bought it because it says Kith on the back. Holy shit. It is groundbreaking. Maybe Nike should do that. Just put something on the back of the heel, like a little word. But the reality is, it sells out. It's all sold out. It's all sold out. You guys are exactly right. Everything you're saying, like it, but it's in it and it sells out. It's low stock, but it's 4 pairs of shoes. 4 pairs of shoes. It's 4 pairs. I mean, if you combined all 4, like I understand maybe if one colorway, then yeah. But I mean, they're pretty much all sold out. All 4 colorways sold out. Even just this white basic ass one. Right? This is just a white basic ass shoe. It's a different demographic. What do you mean by that? I like Kith, but this is ridiculous. Is it? It's still sold out. Sold out, sold out. I'm just saying though, dude, like everybody again points the finger. I'm just saying, like, here's the reality again. Everybody points the finger and says this is the problem, this is the problem, but then you just looked at these 4 basic ass shoes just sell out. Four basic ass shoes just sold out. I don't know what to say. You know? There's got to be something. Right? Because this is what people are actually wearing. I've said it here several times. No one is wearing big puffy Jordan retros in public. You're about to have people come after you because then you're going to have like 50 people like, no, I see people all the time wearing it. Because this is what people are actually wearing. I said it seven. No, hold on, wrong one. The fashion bros love Kith. Women love Kith. They have a cult following, and it's everywhere in NYC. Jordans don't have a cult following. I'll throw that right back at you. So Jordan doesn't have that? So Jordan doesn't have a cult following. So Jordans don't have a cult following. There's no OG heads in here with 30, 40 pairs of Jordans. I saw some sneaker blogs saying that you were retiring, and I was skeptical and a little nervous. Who? What? That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, again, you're using that. I'm just saying, like, okay, Kith has a cult following, but so does Jordan. So why aren't the Jordan heads buying Jordans? Why aren't the Jordan heads? You could probably say Jordan has a bigger cult following than Kith. I mean, Kith is like, yeah, they have like their little base in NYC, but Jordans are all across the US. There's Jordan heads everywhere. So why don't you ask that question? How come Jordan heads then, how come Kith Cult is buying basic ass shoes, but the Jordan Cult isn't buying their Jordan shoes? He is 100% right. Kith is huge here in NYC. So Jordans ain't huge. Jordans are not huge. So Jordans are not huge. I'm just saying everything you could be said about Jordans though. Casuals aren't buying Kiss shoes. That is true. I don't think casuals even knew about the drop. Casuals probably didn't even know that these dropped. I'm just saying, like, I'm just putting that out there, man. I'm just, again, just get your little brains working this morning. Just get your brains working. Like, I mean, obviously Kith is doing something right. We're not seeing many shoes sell out, but yet you guys clown and say like, oh, those are basic, those are trash. All gone. Smoked. Smoked. Just food for your thought. Just get you thinking a little bit. Matt Welty and all his disciples are buying them out. It's all about supply, though. Yeah, but my thing is, though, bro, and you can hear me out in this, they have reduced a lot of supply. Yes, there's been some, yes. Okay, listen, hear me out. I think supply has already been cut down substantially, right? It already has. They're not dropping 100K plus Jordans anymore. They're not. Week in and week out, what's the most? Maybe 20 to 40K? 20 to 40K. Okay? 20 to 40K pairs on Sneakers app. Here, if he's saying less than 4K, I mean, that's close to almost 20,000 pairs of shoes here that just sold. I would argue that the Jordan audience is bigger. There's the Jordan culture, the Jordan audience should be twice the size of Kith. It's Michael Jordan. So with a Jordan audience that's twice the size, they can't handle they can't handle 30 to 50K pairs. Ross, look at the Kith locations and I'll tell you the demographic. Beverly Hills, Malibu, Williamsburg, Miami Beach, Manhattan. Okay. So what are you trying to say? Look at the Jordan store locations. They're in the cities too. Look at the night like Philly, New York. I know. What's your point? There's barely any Jordan stores. They glorified Foot Lockers and sold products. Yeah, I mean, I don't. But like, there's I don't know. So I don't get your point. So you're saying like because they're in higher rich areas, do you think that so just all rich people that are buying these shoes? So Jeff Bezos just bought all the Jordans today. Not Jordans, all the New Balances. Yeah, all those sold out because of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, Ross. All the one percenters are buying them up. They're the only ones buying shoes right. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I know you're trying to say like they're different audiences if you're trying to say that, but like, so one audience is buying shoes, the other audience isn't. You know? So I guess one audience is buying shoes, the other one's not. So I should be hanging out with that audience. Ross, I have been listening to you while driving the girls to school, and this is one of the all-time dumbest conversations we've had. What is? I can tell you're on your period today. What are you talking about? How is this the all-time dumb? I asked a simple fucking question. I asked the question, everybody complained those are ass and said those are all I asked was like everybody complains and says those shoes are trash, whatever, all four basic colors smoked. He's not going to get lapped. You're going to get lapped. Roddy, you deserve to get lapped. Someone lap Roddy. Someone send Roddy for a lap. Lap his ass instead. Jordan has priced themselves out of their audience. Could be. Collateral damage. I know. Send him ass for a lap. And I think these Kith New Balances are more limited. Y'all are just spoiled. I don't know who you asked because everybody was talking about them. What those Kith New Balances? I'm just saying in our chat today. I didn't see anybody bring those up today. I didn't see anybody bring those up today. That's what I mean. Like no one was talking about it. I talk about it with our chat. Everybody was more talking about the AP watches. I saw like before we even talked about the AP watches, I saw people mentioning it, and I saw people mentioning it in Discord. The only people that were talking about those Kith shoes was Pigeon Boy. Threes need to be reduced back to 190. Ones need to go back to $170. Fours need to go back to $200. I know. I mean, I guess. I guess. But like the Kith shoes were $200 a pop. How much would the Kith shoes were $220. So people will spend $220 for pairs of sneakers. Like we know that. But I don't know. Nah, $150 for ones. Like those world's best dads will end up being $250. The world's best dads will be $250. But the market, it's crazy, but the market decides them. The market says they're only worth $160, $150. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, even if you price these, even if you decided to price these at $190, they're still going lower than that, dude. They're still going lower than that. Like, even, like, that's how bad it's gotten. I understand, like, oh, some of these Jordans are way too expensive. But, like, the market is not just, like, 10. Sometimes it's, I mean, maybe it is, but most of the time it seems like they're not just, like, $10 under retail. Right? Oh, they're $5 under retail. No, man. They're like $40, $50 under retail. They can't drop at $40, $50. More than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, maybe they should drop the prices of this. But even if they drop the prices, if these were still $190, they would be $30 under retail. You know what I mean? If they were $190, they would still be under retail. It's not even in the same ballpark. Ross, I just got my Bluetile SBs from EQL drop. I didn't get the special box. I just got the regular white SB Fire sneaker. Nice. Congrats on getting them. Look at the outdoor price on StockX. Yeah, but this is early too, though. I mean, is it going to go lower? It's most likely going to go lower, though. That's what I'm trying to say, too. Like, it's probably going to go lower. I think you would agree with me there. Like, this is before the drop. Wait till they actually do the drop. And they release more pairs. It probably will go lower than this. This is the early price. This is the early special price. If even collab 3s of Levi's can't be 150, even these will be down significantly. Yeah. It brings back the question, too old for Jordans? Either people disagree or not. It shows a lot of people do believe that. Okay, now John, you wanna start fights with people in the chat. You want to start fights with people in the chat. You woke up with this. You wanted smoke today. Because now you're saying that people are too old for Jordans, whether people want to admit it or not. Now you're saying, like, because the New Balances are popping, it's an older audience that's wearing them, and those people are not buying Jordans. And whether people want to admit it or not, it's true. I mean, that's what John is saying, man. I knew as soon as you said that, people were going to attack you. I'm saying that's always been a conversation. It has. It's always been questioned, but that's like, if I be honest, that's always been like 50, I don't know. I kind of agree with John. Jordan heads are getting older, me included. Well, nobody's saying Jordan heads are not getting older. I think, like, he's saying that you can get too old for Jordans, that you don't want to be wearing these kind of like childish designs or childish colorways in a way, right? As older you get, you want more comfort, more minimalistic, more, more of a shoe that you can wear often, rather than something like this that's a little bit more standout-ish, a little bit more louder, and maybe not goes with everything. Jordans are popular in the senior communities. It's popular in the senior communities. Yeah, but if you're in your 30s and 40s, you grew up with these shoes. True. But I mean, we have seen people hang them up for dad shoes though. People in their 40s are hanging them up. Just like John Cena. They're taking the shoes off, taking the J's off, putting them on the mat and leaving and switching out for New Balances. I mean, you're not going to see a lot of 50-year-old men rocking those Brazil 3s. That's a child shoe that should have been made in grade school size only. But you do see a lot of older guys wear Travis Scott lows. I see a lot of older guys wear Travis Scott lows. I guess you see a lot of 40-year-old men wearing Travis Scotts. Just the lows, not the Field Jacks or anything like that. Tim Cook, yeah, Tim Cook. I seen a man wearing heels. All right. You don't need to know. All right, we don't need to know what you do on the weekends. I'm just kidding. They're not sneakerheads, though. They only wear them because they're viewed as cool. All right, we're not gonna start measuring how big of a sneakerhead you have to be. I don't want to go that route. All right, because like you don't need to like whip out your collection and measure it and say like I'm a bigger sneakerhead than you. I'm more of like who cares? I think that's like kind of. Yeah, I know. Like, at the end of the day, it's like I'm 39 and happy wearing Jordans as long as they're not loud. The bigger sneakerhead challenge, right? I think it's. I mean, it's. I think that's a goofy thing. It's a little bit too goofy for me. Bigger sneakerhead challenge. I don't think buying sneakers makes you one anyways. No knowledge, infuriating spaces because you want to feel cool. Yeah, it's not like it used to be. Yeah, but I don't think you should be I don't think there should be gatekeeping. You know what I mean? If someone likes to buy shoes and likes shoes for what they are, I think that's fine. You know? I wouldn't consider somebody with a couple pairs of shoes like a sneakerhead anyways. Uh, uh, I just buy what I like to match my outfits. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. Mm-mm. I'm 45 and I wear a variety of sneakers depending on where I'm going. Yeah, I think most people do that. Um, it all depends though. Let's be real. Once bots became mainstream, that was the beginning of the downfall. I don't know if you can just blame bots either, though. I don't know if you could just blame bots. Hey, Ross, I had to take a phone call after my last comment. Did I piss you off? No. We old?
It's for sale?
No, really? Undefeated?
Yeah.
You're bringing heat. How much you looking for, bro?
I'm looking for, I do like 25.
$25? Easy.
25,000.
25,000.
Yes. Bro, you're not gonna find these anywhere, bro. These is one of one.
They're not one-on-ones, but they're a hard shoe to find for sure. What does that say? I just saw like 6K.
No, 16,000.
So you want 25?
Yeah, no, because this is 16.
1,000.
Bro, the acting is so bad. That acting is so bad. Uh-uh. Very bad, very bad. Bum bum. I wear my Kobe's everywhere. Nice. Money ruins everything after a while. It's just the way things are. What do you mean? It's just the way it is. Let me see. Let me see. I love being old. Run up a poll for age groups. I think everybody here is probably like 25 to 50. I think somewhere around that range. You're clearly under 30, numbnuts. Who? What is going on?
Only as everyday shoes, but
All right, here you go. What the sneakers you need in 2026?
sneakers that you need in 2026. Solomons are getting incredibly popular, not only as everyday shoes, but also as gym shoes. I recently got the XT Whispers, but the XT6s are also really popular. They come in so many different colors, and I can truly say that they are so comfortable, and I wear them every single day. The New Balance 530s are very comparable and also affordable. I have these navy and silver ones. These shoes are perfect for a gym outfit if you want to look put together. Same thing goes for the Asics gel sneakers. I have yet to try these, but they look so cute and so comfortable. The Onitsuka Tigers are an incredible alternative to Adidas. I love how they're super versatile and you can make them look either super athletic or really casual, and they have more of a vintage look to them. These back 70s are super unique because they're actually a slip-on. I love how convenient they are, and of course all the different colors that they come in, but they also make just regular sneakers as well. The Puma Speedcats are also a great option if you're looking for a suede sneaker. These have been consistently popular over the past few years. Their profile is super unique and definitely very easy to style.
There you go. All flat, small shoes besides Solomon's. No Nike. She didn't say anything.
Sneakers
Nike.
that you need in 2026.
She didn't say any Nikes. She didn't say any Nikes. Not a single Nike or Jordan. I know. Just times changed. But those same people though, those same people were copying every colorway dunk, though. You know what I mean? That same audience you're clowning, we're buying every dunk possibly. They were all buying the dunks.
Having you.
Oh yeah, man.
What made you want to put both of them on? Just let's be honest.
My everydayers.
Oh, these are everydayers?
Yep.
So you got McQueen on one foot, and then Mater on the other. Listen, as long as you're comfortable, right? So you had to do.
God, why is that content? SneakerCon Detroit 2026 recap. Well, you still got one guy buying up all the shoes. Bruh. There's no one there. Bruh, there ain't nobody there. Dog, there's maybe like 50, 60 people. Look how empty it looks. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. Look at that. There's nobody in there. I know, Paul. The local Walmart Pokemon restock got more people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You pick me, you can drive my car. What car is that? That's the Hellcat, baby. That's the Hellcat. My car. You pick me, you can drive my car. What car is that? That's the Hellcat, baby. That's the Hellcat.
Bruh. Why's he got so many pink fucking fives, bro? Why is he got so many pink fives?
What's up, guys? Phil Lipschutz from Unheard Of, Cincinnati, Ohio, aka Pork Chop.
Pork chop.
What's up, guys?
For sale, $100 or less.
Hey, look. He got 30.
He got a bonus. He's the OG.
My local grocery store had 10 people last week, 12 hours before the Pokemon drop. Shit's getting crazy. It's been getting crazy, bro. It's been like that.
Yo, we here with a legend right now at SneakerCon. Let them know who you are, bro.
It's Waymo. We here in the D, man, at SneakerCon, looking for some fire.
What's your favorite sneaker of all time?
My favorite sneaker of all time, I'm looking for it right now today. It's a Nike Yeezy. No
Okay.
matter like what kind it is, I'm looking for it today. Anybody got it, I might grab it.
Yo.
That's it. They only put 2 pieces of content all weekend. Rusty the OG Babes tanked hard. Did they really? Pokemon will leave once the bubble pops, Ross. We'll see. Again, I don't want to get into that conversation because, again, like, you can't, just because the sneaker bubble popped, you can't compare sneakers to Pokemon, man. Sorry, dude. Just because the sneaker bubble popped doesn't mean that the Pokemon is going to do the same thing. Like, it's going to be the exact same thing. Yes, you can. No, the difference is, my friend Clizzy, oh, the card bubble is popping real soon. Okay. Okay. Brother, the difference is Pokemon is, like, I would say 150 times bigger than sneakers. It's 150 times bigger than sneakers. The only thing that could make it pop is if it goes out of print. Like, not, excuse me, if they print it to oblivion. Okay? But the difference between your sneakers and your Pokemon is that after a couple years, it doesn't get printed again. It's out of rotation. Okay? So it's not like Pokemon is going to print Evolving Skies again. Unlike Nike, where they'll go back and remake your Jordan 4 undefeateds. I think you're forgetting about that. Will the new sets that they keep coming out go to, like, insane prices? Probably not. You're right. You maybe, like, obviously we're seeing crazy things where Ascended Heroes is about to be 200 plus in ETB soon. Yeah, the new sets probably won't go as insane. But the older stuff that is no longer being printed is it. Like, that's it. '30th anniversary is going to go insane. Yeah. Where are your cards? I mean, you're also not taking consideration the gambling aspect of it. I think you're also not taking that in consideration, how addicting gambling is, and how a lot of people gamble, like, whether it's some way or not. Like, it's the urge to rip, the urge to, like, get, like, hit the big major chase card that can go, open up a pack of cards for $10 and hit a $1,500 card. You know what I mean? And the entry point is a lot lower too. It's not like you have to buy a pair of shoes. Entry point is $200 plus, $220 for a pair of J's. They always have like 3 or 4 sets in rotation, LO, so it's fine as a couple don't hit. Yeah. And and like they'll restock some of them, or like whatever. Like Destined Rivals just restocked in some stores, got destroyed. Nah, those hobby boxes are 200 plus now. Well, yeah, but that's not what they retailed for. And that's what they went up over time too, though, man. I mean, that's over time too. As long as live card breaks are alive, Pokemon will stay up. Bro, people, Pope, 100%. People act like I'm the only one that rips. Bro, go on Fanatics, go on TikTok, go on Whatnot. Bro, there's people ripping right now. Ripping product all day, every day. There's businesses, there's teams of people that rip 24/7. All day, every day. Just ripping. You know? Right? Like, I mean, we could have, I've talked about this too. Like, I was going to have Derek have his own show. Just so, I'll go a couple hours, then, Derek will take over, go a couple hours, just keep like ripping and ripping and ripping. I mean, we have a lot of people that come in the night streams that just watch too. And it's the same people buying, not spending the audience. Not spreading the audience? I can only tell you from my perspective. We have obviously the regulars for sure, but we do get, I mean, there's a lot of first-time buyers. There's at least, I would say, 5 to 10 first-time new buyers every week that I see. The allocation goes to breakers over distributors. Dude, they have special boxes just for breaker boxes. And those things are fucking juiced. The breaker boxes is so different, and it's like so like juiced. That's where all the hits are. So like to even get like, and plus like to get in, plus the boxes are so expensive, right? Like we're gonna do Tops. We got 2 things this week: Top Hoops, and Topps Finest Football. Okay, Topps Finest Football, just in the door, is like $800 a box. Do you want to spend $800 a box, or do you want to spend $80 on your team and rip 3 boxes and see if we hit? It's just like, it doesn't make, like, again, I don't think it's going anywhere. Breakers, the light box pisses me off. They're insane. I mean, your biggest thing is this. Fatigue. Yep. I get it. I get it. Your thing is fatigue, right? People might get bored with it. The only people that are making bank are rippers. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, dude, like, someone in the chat sold the fucking Jalen Hurts autographed jersey for $800. I would say that is making pretty good money. I would say Hunt did okay over the weekend. Wouldn't you agree? I would say Hunt did pretty good. I would say John K is about to do pretty good real quick. My son pulled a 25 Cooper Flag auto at a $40 Bowman box. Pretty damn good return. I would say so. How much did they spend before hitting that stuff? I don't know on the jersey. I don't know on the jersey. What goes up must come down. I think I would listen, I would agree with you that like not everything needs to go insane, right? Everything is super, super insane. But I'm just saying, I think there still will always be a market because the IP is just so big, dude. It's so big. You know? And then obviously there's two things that could affect it. If they print this shit to oblivion, then of course, if there's so much supply, for sure the prices would come down. Or if the cards are not good, if the card sets are trash, then yeah, it will come down. But like I think it's a long time before you see that. I think it'll be a long, long time before you see that. They drop in new cards every week. That's Topps. Topps is different. Topps, they do drop. I mean, but that's because football, basketball season, they got their rotation going. Football, they just got the license. So they're playing catch up. But football is always different because you chase autographs. You know, you're not chasing Charizard autographs. Like, people will always seek autographs. Disney cards next week. I know, but like okay, but hear me out though. The same people that are buying, they're two different audiences. I don't think the football card guys are buying Disney cards. Got to get those numbered cards in Topps, yeah. But you're saying Disney's next week. Disney's gonna get smoked. You know that, right? Disney's one of the more popular sets. Last year's boxes go for like $600-$700 a pop. Disney's gonna get smoked. Disney is super popular. People love Disney. Disney's huge. Disney's massive. I know. Disney's probably bigger than Pokemon, right? Disney collectors are built different. Dude, they did they had the early release Friday here at Disney Springs for Lacana. That's a Disney card set. There was 1,000+ people in line for that set. Disney's Lacana, whatever it is, Lacornia. I can't even pronounce it. We don't rip it here, but they had 1,000+ people. Top Series 2 baseball live on Topps. Yeah, we don't rip much baseball here, bro. Again though, here's my thing. My best advice is stick to what you like. If you jump all over the place, yeah. Bro, that's with anything else, bro. You guys are, like, I don't do baseball that much. We don't rip that much baseball here. You know? Baseball's OG. Yeah, if you're a huge baseball fan, that's different. That's why I'm all baseball except for your channel. You got to be familiar with the sets and everything with your sport. You're going to have a chance. Yeah, you can't just jump around and just, like, you'll be all over the place shooting in the dark. I stopped UFC, man. UFC, no. I mean, the only sets that are worth going for anything this week, right? The only sets that are worth is Finest Football, which is a must, and Hoops Basketball. Hoops Basketball and football are the two best things, I think, for me. I'm not doing V Friends, Gary V Friends. You see the UFC hobby box sitting? Yeah, because UFC, to be honest, I've said this before, UFC has a popularity problem right now. I'm a casual UFC fan. I could give a rat's ass about their champions. I don't know. I really, like, most of their champions, I don't care for any of them compared to, like, you know, the Conor McGregor years and, like, all this other stuff too. Like, I know there's a lot of Strickland fans out there, but as far as anything else, like, I'm just not a big fan of, like, there's not really any big personalities. They just don't, there's not really, no one likes wrestling. I mean, wrestling is starting to slip a little bit. They're struggling a little bit, but they got some potential. I mean, obviously Roman Reigns is huge, but they got something with Dan Housing right now that they're playing off of. Trick Williams is starting to blow up a little bit. They're pushing him heavy, and they're pushing Obi. They're pushing Obi a little bit too with WWE. Wrestling has been cooked. I thought WrestleMania was okay. I thought the second night was good for WrestleMania. The first night, not so much. But, I mean, Jacob Fatu, yeah, they're trying to push him. I mean, yeah, man, it's all about likability, too. It's all likability. But anyways, besides the point, like I said, the two good things right here is Hoops Basketball and Finest Football. Bro, I wouldn't just jump all over the place. Stick to what you like. Stick to what you're a fan of. You'll never go wrong. So, and we'll see, Clizzy. We'll see. We'll see, Clizzy. Clizzy just wants the world to burn. We'll see, brother. Ross, you know I'm never wrong. Brother, you were right once, and now you think you're right every single day. You've been wrong 90% of the time. There's only what? Actually, I'd say you're wrong 99.9% of the time. You are right 0.01%. Because Topps has a monopoly now. Yeah. I mean, Topps has all the licenses, and they have exclusive rights to a lot of the top autographs for all the players. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. One counted both Super Bowls, and I count both Super Bowls and the metallic fives. The hell? $700 for 2 autographs. Yeah. But you could blame the secondary market for that too, though. I mean, cards are breaking records every day. I mean, someone just paid this Cooper Flag 1 of 1 Helix rookie card sold for $197,000. I mean, cards are breaking records every single day. This LeBron card just sold for $440,000. $440,000 is a house. This card just sold for a house. Steph Curry's in too for Finest. Finest is not as produced as much too. Finest is a smaller set. You know? That's another thing too. That's why it's a little bit more expensive. Finest is a smaller set. It's not a big checklist. Oh. Flag is legit. We need a life-changing hit like that. It will come. At some point, it will come. I have a feeling. But we'll get someone... we're going to pay off someone's house. Look at the Wemby market. It's going crazy too. Yeah. Wemby's going crazy. All that stuff. Will it come from sports or Disney? What? Nike can make limited single run sneakers. Keychains are all OG classics. Hype collabs numbers keep the pile high. What? We got cards going for 200K and AP watches going for 500. What world do we live in? It's a Twilight Zone. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. And you got Pokemon cards going for 50,000. A brand new Pokemon card, Black Label, for $50,000. So there you go, brother. There you go. You can add that. A black label for $50K. For $50,000. Yeah, we just pulled this one too. Yep. Oh, Jason's giving us updates. No vlog today, but maybe something. Okay. All right. I think that's going to do it for me today on this stream. I think that will do it for me today. Good for money laundering. Bro, you guys talk about money laundering. Yeah. Did you hear about the Hellman's ketchup slices? What? All right. Enjoy your Monday. I am out. I will see you guys later. Enjoy your day. And go about your day and enjoy it. Enjoy your Monday, man. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. On the way out, hit that like button. I got you through the Monday morning, all right? I'll see some of you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, all right? Have a wonderful day. See you guys. Peace.